What's it like when your father is a war hero, but you're treated like absolute trash? That's my life. At an academy where everyone else summons dragons and griffins, they call me the son of the fallen. The head bully, Siegfried, held me over a balcony. His friends laughed, wanting to see me fall. My only hope was the awakening ceremony, to summon a beast, to earn a little respect. The moment came, I reached into my soul and pulled out a summon, a skinny, humanoid knight. The entire hall erupted in laughter. They said it was the weakest summon in history. My future was over. But on the testing machine, for a split second, I saw a word no one else did, King Tier. I tried to tell myself that word meant something. In my first combat class, my knight, Mountain, did something strange. An opponent's armadillo blasted a fireball at us. It didn't dodge. It just stood there and copied it. It fired the exact same fireball right back. I felt a flicker of hope, but they all said it was just a fluke. That night, when I was exhausted, Siegfried and his cronies ambushed me. They broke my bones and shattered my spirit. I woke up in a hospital bed with a notice. I was expelled. My life was finished. I returned home to an empty house. But one night, the impossible happened. A glowing green portal opened in my bedroom. A dungeon, a private world of monsters, just for me. No bullies, no teachers, no rules, just me, my knight, and an endless horde of orcs. I fought. I killed. My knight Mountain absorbed the dungeon boss's core. It got stronger. I got stronger. I could feel the power surging through my veins. But as I was fighting for my life, I got a text. They tore down my father's statue in the city center. My last connection to him, gone. All the anger, all the bitterness, it became my fuel. I needed more power. I entered another dungeon. This time, I met a team of scavengers. Their leader, Natasha, smiled and offered to team up. The next second, she pushed me into a pack of werewolves as bait. That day, I learned something. Humans are often more dangerous than monsters. As the werewolves closed in, I didn't feel fear, only a cold calm. My knight, Mountain, turned to me. For the first time it spoke. Its voice was like grinding stone.
Master, give the order.
Kill them all, I commanded. Natasha, her men, and the werewolves. I felt no remorse, only rebirth. 3 weeks later, I returned to the academy for the tournament. I was no longer the timid boy they remembered. I was a predator. The bullies who once tormented me now instinctively moved out of my way. My first opponents were crushed in seconds. This wasn't a match, it was an execution. My eyes were locked on one man, Siegfried. Finally, it was my turn. Me versus the boy who ruined my life.
Ready to have your bones broken again, trash?
He sneered, summoning his powerful tier 4.6 wolf. My Mountain was only tier 4.0. The wolf was faster, stronger. Mountain was completely outmatched. Siegfried laughed.
See, this is the difference between a noble beast and your piece of scrap metal.
I let him laugh. Then, I whispered the command. Blackout state, engage. Instantly, Mountain's armor turned pitch black. It became stronger, but the terrifying part. The wolf breathed out toxic fire. Mountain simply raised a hand and breathed out the exact same toxic fire, twice as large. I saw the panic in Siegfried's eyes. I heard him scream.
How are you using my wolf's ability?
I watched my knight copy every move his wolf made, but with more power, more brutality. I watched it grab the wolf by the neck, and with a sickening crunch, snap it. Dead silence. In that moment, Mountain evolved. It hit tier 5.0. I had won. I got my revenge. But I wasn't celebrating. I looked at the tournament bracket. My next opponent was a true monster. My current power wasn't enough. So, while the crowd was still chanting my name, I turned my back on them and walked straight towards a new dungeon. I need to get stronger, now. I stepped into the new dungeon. But the moment I entered, 4 higher tier 5.2 goblin generals surrounded me. They sneered, their eyes glowing with malice. I had just finished one impossible fight, only to walk right into another death trap. But the stronger the enemy, the more excited I get. Mountain, kill them all.